Hi all and welcome back to Hubb's Reef. In today's short video we're going to be unboxing the Mitras LX7200 by GHL. So a little introduction onto how I came to get these lights. Basically I'd seen the Aquatic Life T5 hybrid unit that was only on sale in America. Now I contacted Aquatic Life wanting a price for it to be shipped to the UK to find out whether it was a viable option or not, and the people at Aquatic Life said to me that GHL will be being the European distributor for it, and copied in Matthias at GHL so that he could go through it and find a cost for me. So this was probably about a couple of weeks ago. I'd sent a few emails between myself and Matthias. He wanted to find out what the plan was, what I wanted to do. I wasn't asking for any sort of sponsorship, I just wanted to get a price. He was really intrigued by the channel and what our plans were going forward. So we'd had a bit of a chat. He wanted to know about the tank and system that we're running and the equipment. And cut a long story short, he wanted to come on board, starting with the Mitras, the LX7200s, to replace my existing lights. So obviously I was a bit taken aback by this. Obviously it's still early days, but we have got big plans. So we're going to be putting these on the main Hubb's Reef display and see how we get on. First impressions are the box. It's a fairly big box compared to some lights that come in. They are a bigger unit, so to speak. There's a lot of lights in this, a lot of power. So what we'll do is we'll get the sleeve off, we'll unbox it and we'll have a look. So, I've already had a look at one of these because I have got two, because it's a 5-foot system, 5 foot by 2 foot by 2 foot. So obviously we're going to need two. So I've managed to have a look at the other one. But this is obviously the first time this has been opened. The usual. What can we really do with it apart from just kick it out? Wife will kill me, but I'll clean it out. So what comes in the box? So you get a really long, not sure how long it is, a 3 meter long USB cable. You'll need this to set the lights up to your Wi-Fi network, which is really simple. Literally go onto the GHL Aquarium computer website, download the software. Once the software is downloaded, you plug the light into the USB and you can set it up to your static and IP address, so you can control it from your phone or tablet or any Wi-Fi enabled device. Pretty simple, but we'll go through that in a later video. So we've got the USB cable. 3-pin UK plug, so obviously we're here in the UK. It's a fairly long one, I've not measured it to be honest, but there's plenty of cable there. Then we've got the LED controller, the power pack. Which is quite conveniently got some screw holes so you can mount it inside your tank cupboard. Sorry, out of the way, it makes it look a bit tidier. For the wire from the light, obviously your female kettle lead, so to speak, so that goes in from the power supply, from the power socket. Of course, last but not least, we've got the light itself. As you can see, everything has got a long cable. Absolutely everything. Sometimes it's handy to have quite a lot of cable, and sometimes you've got to find where to put all the cable, but it's always good to have too much than not enough. So just be careful. overall, the unit itself isn't actually that heavy. It doesn't feel that heavy, but it is quite solid and well built. Like I say, I've already had a look at one of the others. I've plugged it in, had a little toy around with it to get it ready. But the build quality of them is really, really good. It's typical of something made in Germany. So as you can see, you've got 3 fans on the top, a couple of screw holes. This is where you mount, you have a bracket system. I couldn't go for the bracket system, unfortunately, for this because I can't move the tank out to get the brackets behind. So I've had to go for the hanging kits instead, which they kindly sent over as well, so I can get the lights hung from the ceiling. So if you follow us on the on Instagram and Facebook, you'll see a few pictures I've posted up of the hanging kit and how I've done that. On the other end from the wire, we've got the controller if you want to use it through this instead. It's obviously one of those menus where you go into another one. It's much easier to do on the computer through the light composer or through your phone, laptop, tablet, whichever device you want to do. But you can, if you don't have either, you can do it through this. It's not a problem. As you can see, there's a lot of light. So we've got 6 clusters, and each cluster has 12 LEDs, which consists of 2 Cree blue LEDs, 2 Cree cool white, 2 Cree royal blue, an Osram Oslon true green, an Osram Oslon sky white, an Osram Oslon blue white, an Osram Oslon hyper red, a hyper violet, and an ultraviolet. Now at high efficiency mode, at 100%, these kick out 130 watts of power and cover an area of 82 by 55 centimetres with a water depth of 77 centimetres. But now if you want to kick these up to 100% high output mode, they use 195 watts of power, which covers an area of 88 centimetres by 58 centimetres with a water depth of 88 centimetres. So on our tank here of 5 foot, 2 of these hung horizontally from side to side is more than enough to cover the tank. So there's no worries there at all. Like I say, the first impressions of this light are really good. I've had a play, I've had a look, and they do kick out some serious light. So I'm really looking forward to getting these on. So thank you for sending these over, GHL. You know, they're very kind of them. They've got, you know, start of a hopefully good partnership in the project on the main display behind us, and hopefully get some really nice results. So that's really about it. There is a small instruction book underneath with a little catalogue of other products, just stating how to hang them. Obviously there's a more thorough one on the website, but this basically tells you what you need to do, and it does make sure to download the software before you plug the light in. I did it the other way around and had to mess about with some drivers, but if you do it properly and you download the software first, then plug the light in, you won't have that problem at all. That was my own fault. I should have read the instructions, but as a man, I thought I knew better. Clearly not. So that covers that really. So if you keep an eye out on the channel, we're going to be doing some videos on how to set these up, how to do your light schedule. We've also got Reef update number 2, which should be coming out this weekend. Got a bit more editing to do on that before we can publish that. So that'll be coming out. But don't forget, if you like, press the like. If there's something you didn't like about the video, just drop it in the comments down below. You know, always out for a bit of improvement and some criticism, whether it's constructive or not. Take it on board. But by all means, please subscribe to the channel. Once again, big thanks to GHL for sending these over, and we'll see you on the next video.